Do you agree with the school of thought that says that, look, that it's actually the either the Attorney General of the Federation or the states that should focus primarily on prosecution, because most or many lawyers who are not in those positions may not actually be very good, even SANs, in prosecution?
Well, I think there is a challenge for the office of the Attorney General at the federal and state levels. In fact, so much attention is given to the EFCC. And I challenge those who are talking of restructuring in the country. The state must on their own take on responsibilities allotted to them by the Constitution. Even if I were a governor, why would I allow EFCC to come to my state to prosecute those who have committed, engage in corruption, when the law allows the Attorney General of that state to prosecute?
Okay, let's take another break, but we'll come back and then you conclude your thoughts in just a moment. Do join us again. Welcome back. Let's have you conclude your thoughts on the role of the AGFs.
No, I'm saying that the expertise is not there.
On the part of the AGFs?
Yeah, and attorneys general in the state. I mean, the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation, Mr. Abubakar Malamir, SAN, recently disclosed that his office has 8,000 files from the police to prosecute. 8,000 files, which are now going to be firmed out, many of them, for prosecution. So the NBA leadership has his job cut out for it. So you can go for those ones. Let's experiment what we are preaching. But for those who are making efforts, all we can do is to encourage them. But I'm saying the experience of any honest Attorney General in Nigeria is to the fact that it's very difficult to go around looking for investigators when you do not warehouse the prosecution and the investigation department in the same office. It's very difficult. It has not helped the country. I give you an instance. I'm handling a case in Calabar now. A criminal case. The police officer who investigated the matter has been posted to Kano.
Well, he can hand over the file.
He handed over the file, but he has to give evidence. Now, to get him to come from Kano, to give evidence in Calabar, the system will not give him money. You have to go through the Commissioner of Police in Kano, to the IG in Abuja, to the Commissioner of Police in Calabar, to get him to be authorized to give evidence.
Does the same thing happen?
That will take ages.
Does it happen with prosecution if they happen to be moved?
That's the point I'm making. But if you have both the prosecution department and the investigation department in the same office, you don't experience such difficulties. Oh. And it's the same thing with just asking that external lawyers be brought in to prosecute. It's difficult. Many senior lawyers cannot draft charges because they have never handled prosecution of criminal cases before. Most of us have expertise in the area of defending accused persons. So you can't experiment by asking me, for instance, come and draft charges in high-profile cases. So you've got to have been trained. And that is why those who have been trained in the system, or those who have left the system and they're out there, you may have to go and look for them if you want to engage in serious prosecution. You can't experiment with a lawyer who has specialized in land matters to come and handle criminal cases.
All right, Mr. Femi Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back in a minute. Don't go away.